we're going to see what the approach is here from Order. They have enough utility to do anything, but they need to get these pistols up close to the Cloud9 rifles.
And it looks like it's going to be once more straight down SL, straight in through T-Connector. Out comes a flashbang. Hats first up on the contact, on the entry. Knows that Tarek's been boosted up. Skadoodle with the AWP. Doesn't have armor. This flashbang is going to be ruining Skadoodle as well as Tarek's day. And Alistair coming out with a Tech 9. Gets the first one, but Rush is still alive at the green train. Liaz is going to go down, but imagine making the CZ work so far. But the picks now slowly starting to swing back in the favor until Hats. They all line up for Hats. They all go down. Order. They force back up into this, and Cloud9, their economy is reset.
I was about to just say last round, Cloud9, he's waiting for the flash, but he's going to line up 3 Order players quickly here.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage, and he has to just go out swinging, but there's just too many members right now. Rush was there, ready for the trade, but finally, then Skadoodle with the AWP decides to pick off Alistair. Still trying to prone this opportunity on Sicko as Rush is just locking down 2 corridors by himself. It's all down to Imagine with the Glock. So much better done from Cloud9, especially on Rush, just locking down that A bomb site. Order now is trying to scramble for ideas. I don't think this is good for them as well. Very early on, they've been unable to get access into the A bomb site for multiple rounds now.
Weren't able to get that plant down either, but like I said, 4 to 4.6k across the board from the
Automatic still here though. Rush at the back of New Box. He just steps out with the CZ. It's all down to Leaz. One-on-one as Automatic decides to stroll out of CT. Rush is just still going to be sitting in New Box. Leaz just giving enough space for Rush to be moving into him, but eventually Leaz has to be moving onto the bomb site. You can see Leaz going to be shoulder spotting at the moment, but Rush comes out on the top, and that is why Order, you don't want to be pushing into a bomb site. You don't know how many members are as Cloud9 pick up another force buy.
That's really through CT, but he's going to go back towards Library. Order walking up brackets. Cloud9 won't be able to hear any of this, and Skadoodle, now that he's rotated into the arch, if this is a dig hit, as the flashbang comes in, Liaz grabs himself one, and that's a good start for Order.
Unfortunate for Tarek, but fortunate for Order, because it's back to a 4-on-4, and Skadoodle's actually locked behind the smoke grenade. Now Liaz was low. Skadoodle trying to do more damage, and now Rush has to spray them all down. No one's been looking at the speed bombs or the A bomb site in the corner. Rush is going to get all 3. And Cloud9.
Last round, a team won't rebuy it, but they have. They're really relying on this AWP setup, and shutting that down is going to be central to Order having a good T-side here, because we've seen the double AWP from Cloud9 be so deadly in so many different scenarios for them on this map, and looks like Order's about to walk into a 3-stack here on the B-bomb site.
All the 3-stack also playing anti-flash except for Automatic. Going to be waiting on his contact. Coming straight through the smoke. Automatic. A flashbang doesn't matter because he still gets the target pick. Now 2. They're all separated right now as Automatic looks like they're making a killing spree. 3 AWP picks make that 4 in the round. Tarek, the one to rotate across, means that Order is now looking pretty broken, some of their players. So an AWP retrieved as well. Good play from Liaz, catching the CTs off by surprise. The bomb, though, has been lost in the fountain for now. And this flashbang could be very, very messy for the T side. Tarek does a lot of damage, but can't land the kills. The bomb finally going to be retrieved by somebody. It's going to be Liaz. Still a 2-on-4. A lot of these T's very, very low. Sicko, AWP in his hands, but this incendiary grenade, all it requires is a few ticks. Sicko actually with the AK-47, very, very sharp. Rush also with the incendiary grenade of his own, but will Rush check just to the right of him. Alistair's waiting there with a pistol. Alistair's not even needed. It's going to be Leaz. He started it. He's going to finish it. And Order, pick up that force buy. That's what they needed coming into the 10th round of this half.
Leaz once again making all down by these pistols. Cloud9 going to slow down a little bit, but they're getting very close to that jungle smoke, waiting for a flash or something, and here we go, straight into jungle.
But there is going to be Leaz on the opposite side with a silenced M4, and Sicko's now joined the party as well. This is the Order that needed to work the problems out, and all down to Rush to do some further damage. But you're not going to find the opportunities with Liaz.
I don't know how much credit you can really give to Order at this point. I mean, they're securing the rounds, but Cloud9, why are they running the...
Retrieve the AWP as he makes his way to Nana. Two members here. He finds one. Sicko just going to be trying to buy time right now, just dancing around the broken wall. Rush is watching the line. Beautiful flick coming out from Rush. They're sticking the defuse right now, but no one's covering him. They can't get the kill. Rush, you can't be doing this. You're absolutely insane. Now down to a 1-on-1. Imagine's just going to tap it once, and Rush, he's just going to let it reset before he peeks in. Imagine has to stick it. Rush, he's going to peek in. He's going to get the 1-on-4. Ridiculous stuff coming out from Rush, and look how cool Karma is. That's the headshot on one of them. Hansen Sicko, now they know where Rush is. He's going to be dropping a bit of utility.
Double AWP retake though, Kev.
It's a double oi. Has to switch out to the M4. They don't have any utility whatsoever to use. Sticko's gonna be the bait, but Rush, once again, his man is absolutely unstoppable. Ice cold, spraying them down through the edge of the smoke. Nothing that Hats can do. 16 all. We're into the final round of the first half of overtime, and things are still even Stevens.
Hat's starting to step. Tarek was going to go help them set up to take some banana control. FNS sitting behind this sandbags. He's all alone with the automatic on coffins. Maybe be able to flashbang him in. Hats, I think he can see this. Here comes the execute.
Here comes a flashbanger. FNS is not aware of Hats being so close. Automatic now going to be smoked off. The rotation going to come forward for on the CT side. But Smoke's very effective. Automatic lurking around the edge of the smoke grenade. Won't be able to flick in time. Hats gets the entry. And now it is all down to Tarek Rush and Skadoodle. Now there's one in Graveyard. Time is ticking away, 25 seconds left on the timer. Skadoodle, flashbang out of pit, goes down to Liaz, FNS, crossfire with Rush in Graveyard. Rush needs to find the perfect timing. He does, he gets one. He needs to be able to pick up Sicko as well, who's starting to push into the bomb site. Rush is dancing around for Graveyard. Hats, FNS will pick off Hats, and it's all down right now. It's gonna be a knife fight. Oh, it's not gonna work out, but Cloud9 still win. Rush stays alive, 21-19 to
Sicko trying not to get picked by Hats. He's going to be resolving the post plant here. Cloud9, they're actually just falling back to the bomb site. FNS on top of the box, going to see if he can pick Sicko coming in through CT. Nana control gained by order, and it's going to be 2 through Nana here. Skadoodle.
Skadoodle hits the flick. Oh, and he picks up Imagine as well. It's all down to Sicko now on the 1-on-3, but that is not it because Skadaddy is going to come in and clean up the game. 22-18. Order are going to be eliminated.
He's got to take the attention away, but JW, of course, still coming through the smoke to his death, and that should seal the pistol round. Bomb planted for Catwalk as well. That's a nice follow-up headshot. All of a sudden, a one-on-one, and Lecro can do it! He does! It's miraculous that he's got a kit, he's got time, and he pulls it out of nothing. Over eager, and a nice headshot from NBK to build. They brought it back into a 3-on-3, and the dangerous part for Fnatic at this point, Golden does have this flank, but a lot of open space and a lot of time for Kenny, but they have a great read. Everyone from Fnatic leaning towards this B bomb site. Great frag from Lecro. Kenny jumping up, and he's going to survive, allow JW to get here, and that's the defense. That's the mobile defense we like to see from Fnatic, and they've got a 6th.
Golden pushing up. He knew where players were, where they weren't. The information was spread through, and as you highlighted, a very...
This solo hold. A lot of pressure on Catwalk for G2, but staying mostly silent on the map.
It looks like they don't have much to go on, and it is go time. NBK winning out on Golden means that these two players are now in real trouble. JW needs to stay alive. He needs to land the shots, and he's overwhelmed, outgunned, outnumbered, and out of players to back him up. It is looking like a round for G2. It was a little bit touch and go at times, but they stabilize.
Gonna have to play super passively, retake, try and hope he gets a pick. Now, luckily, Fnatic doesn't have a smoke for that cross, but Kenny's got a challenge somewhere. Get some information. Flusher with the double kill at top mid. Now they are gonna move out towards long, so this is an opportunity. JW's picked up a smoke, which is gonna help immensely.
This is very nice. Just that little bit of presence shown from Crims does this. And you can see the positioning now coming out. He's going to get crunched on in towards middle. Mixwell just barges him out the way. Kenny might be denied this. Watch on the cross. Oh, there is a gap in that, but it's Mixwell again to capitalize. It's just down to JW now in a 1v3. And there it is. Mixwell coming through very strong in this round. And you can see that means a lot to the G2 boys. They know what that's in the case because they just simply haven't had players pushing out. So
that's why I was wondering if someone had dropped it or if there was a kill that happened in that position, because G2 obviously had no idea when they were rotating into those lower tunnels. They would have never done that if they knew the bomb was just casually chilling at that corner. Lecro's going to get the plant. We were just saying we were missing out on some of these clutch opportunities in the post plants. Well, we've got one now.
Dust 2 always seems to give us quite the show when it comes to this. To deny G2 getting towards map point, bear in mind 15 is a best of 3. Lecro is the man in the way. Can he shatter the dreams? He does get a glimpse, and that might be all he needs. He goes for the 1-tap, the 2, and that is what he wants. Brilliant accuracy coming out from Lecro. This guy, it looks like he wants to make it this map. Very creative approaches. Crims actually got way ahead of where they expected. Body completely off guard. And another to follow. Apex tries to stem the bleed before it got away from them, but not to be the case. Can't be quarterized this time. A 5v3 begins, and G2 left on the back foot here.
I'm wondering how Crims got out that deep, that far without them realizing it. Maybe they paused to throw some nades. Maybe the timing was just in his favor that much. Anyway, G2 essentially crippled in this round from those opening 2 kills. Yeah, props to Body, but a big shout out to my man Apex. That's a great counter flashbang, and Kenny just burning. And again, Apex with the support. The smoke comes in. Kenny's entirely confident he's going to bail him out. That's 2 good pieces of utility for Apex. The counter flash allows Body to get those double kills without it, maybe just one and done. And NBK looked like he wanted to push mid, but he calls it off as there's no more pressure out towards long, so he's just going to get an even better spot. Actually, this is risky. Does he find the timing? He's got to start walking soon. Now he hears the footsteps, the jump. They haven't heard anything yet. They maybe think it's their teammate, and NBK gets one. That's the bomb down. Crimson's got to go back for it. 15 HP. That was on a knife's edge, but it comes out on top for NBK.
Yeah, it does. And Crims, I think he knows his opportunities are numbered. Lovely shot on Kenny, but a better one in return. Good work coming out there. All said and done. This is, I thought we might see the classic Fnatic comeback. It's like
In his face, the bomb is going to get planted, and this has gotten real hectic.
no utility on the CT side. This is down to brute force coming back in. JW stands tall for 1. He needs to do a lot more now. A 1v3. He's already got 1 in the bag. He has to defend the plant somehow. Molotov goes in. He's going to try and get around it. You could see the intent, but he couldn't make it count. A great idea, but a better play for G2 in the end, and that. And off we go to the races, or not really a race, it's quite slow because they don't have a kit, but they need to be a little bit quick about this, and they're going to be playing straight in towards ramp. They know what they got to do, but it looks like Fnatic have put their foot down as JW doing the dance, and he is damn good at it. Body and Mixwell get pushed aside, and great work from Fnatic to start very strong here.
Yeah, JW, that looked easy. 2 quick headshots, 1-0 for Fnatic. And,
Fancy a quick bet?
all right, I'm intrigued.
Like, we're going to keep it real low.
Okay.
Like, okay. You can pick either $10 or...
Well, we don't
Well,
do cash
actually,
money.
here we go.
We do pies. I don't actually want to do a pie bet.
No,
but
that's
what
if only that
Oh.
connected.
this is a wild round. This is just a brawl. G2 and Fnatic just exchanging punches down the stretch here. It's like a Rocky movie. And JW is going to transition over through the window. There's the kill, a one-on-one. NBK with 3 HP. And this is when you really do get a little nervous if you're NBK saying, how am I possibly going to win this one? JW is going for the long play, though.
Ooh.
He's going to completely disappear from the map and wrap around, and NBK is going to be so confused. But if he ever realizes this, like, NBK
There's
can get into
timing.
such a strong position, right? This is just the last play you'd expect out of JW.
But MBK is a smart player. We'll see when that timing hits in his head.
No kind of intelligence can read this play. I'm telling you that right now.
Right now, it's done. He expected CT. It wasn't the case. It was over by ramp. JW is good to go. But what an insane round.
As soon as MBK dies, he probably just puts his hands in the air. He's like, why has he done that? Why has he gone all the way around?
You've made a weird choice, JW.
Yes,
And it's worked.
it's worked out for you. Decision, it just doesn't pan out for him here. Good entry from NBK coming into that bomb site. Nice double kill from Mixwell to close it out. Back to the pistols we go for Fnatic. Not able to...
End up, of course, looking like a heavy lean towards B, but G2 have a lot of players there. Here comes the smoke towards upper. It's going to go in, but Golden delivers. That's big. Mixwell put to the test again, and Golden is the man at the forefront this time. Necro spotted a good amount of players. I don't know if they're going to expect the second. No, they don't. He only saw one and made that call, so once that kill came in, Kenny S was able to get away with a little bit of murder there, but Flusher so hyper aware of this. MBK does at least catch out one, but I mean, that's...
Lecro, and of course he's going to deliver, and why not? Couldn't find the fights that he wanted with the AK-47, but with the Deagle, he's good for 1 to start. On Mirage, he was even able to build into it even more, able to get a double kill. I think that really opened up the map for Fnatic. So, got to be feeling uncomfortable if you're G2 at this point. Once that first Deagle frag rings out, it's just, oh no, not again.
not quite the feeling you're after. And here comes everyone kind of rallying back round towards B. We still have Apex on this time. We still have Mixwell here too. Now the timing on this could be interesting. Probably going to spur on the hit. Lecro again. What an incredible player this man is. 3 kills now. He found Mixwell too. And is he good for any more? He's still full HP, bear in mind. He's got the angle, MBK. I'd be careful. I wouldn't walk around there. Molotov or not this time, it doesn't seem to matter. Lecro is good for it. That's a 4th. And now one more would just be the icing on the cake for this man. He's done more than enough. What a performance this round from...
Old spray, can't control it. The nerves strike, and so does Golden.
Yeah, that really got away from him. We've got 40 seconds left in this round. You can see FaZe quite stoic in approach. That's going to be the gift there. JW doesn't miss those. Gifted the chance. Now the springboard towards B could happen. Two players quickly respond back, however. We do have Mixwell coming back through, and Apex isn't far off. So again, this isn't a free gift of a site. That's good work from JW, though. When it matters, he seems to deliver, and now it's Apex trying to keep this one together, but it's just slipping through his fingertips. JW, again, the headliner of this round, with 15 seconds, bombs to be planted, and Kenny, I wouldn't be challenging JW right now. He's on it. He's feeling hot about this, and oh, he's coming in for the knife!
Oh, no way.
Absolute filth from JW. Just the one-man band completely destroys anything that G2 are building. Any confidence they might have had has just been shattered.
Yeah, some liquid laughter as well from him right at the end as he gets that shank in.
Why have we taught you these phrases?
I don't know. It's all downhill from here. This is...
I didn't know it could go any lower. The boost. He's gone back up. Oh my god, this could be everything. The flash is decent. He gets one, but the information is there. The calls can be made, but the pressure from Monster is already building, so they're locked off from this.
That's almost great for Fnatic. They now know where 3 players are. They have them locked in. They can just take these fights in the open. It's Lekro again. The 4 kills of the Deagle earlier, and he's going to seal this map. He's going to seal this series for Fnatic. Brilliant stuff from Lekro down the stretch of Fnatic. And they close it out in spectacular fashion.
Open up this game against FaZe here.
It's not even the orb duel, it's just that Guardian can't get anything done right now. He's been dropped by the rifles of Greyhound. He's been dropped by Gratisfaction now twice in a row. So far, we haven't really seen Guardian have any impact with the orb, and that generally is a big part of the success of FaZe Clan. For Greyhound, things are looking very, very nice right now, and Carrigan is going to try and hold them off on the B bomb site. That shot goes awry. Not sure where it actually hit. Dick Stacey does get tagged up, but he's still alive and has a gun in his hands. In the end, Carrigan and Exist are going to try and hold on to the side and are still doing a good job of it. Greyhound, they haven't capitalized upon this as well as they could have. In the end, though, Gratisfaction is there to hit a good shot onto Carrigan and stabilize things for Greyhound. Now they get the bomb down. Nico and Rain to try and retake.
Not an easy retake for them either. The post plants are good. Grad is trained on position as well, and he takes down Rain, all on Nico.
Oh, well, he quite keen to repeat that one. Gratisfaction, he's feeling it, you can tell. And he's managed to get the shot onto Nico through the wall, which means Greyhound will be coming away with another one here. As Nico, there's no chance he's going to be able to get in there and get... Not much coming from Greyhound in this one, as they just walk into the side and get absolutely demolished. Again, Guardian having an impact with that orb. This is dangerous times now ahead for Greyhound. They were shutting Guardian out of this map entirely for the first 10 rounds of the half, but all of a sudden now Guardian up to 13-9. He was, what, 2-8?
Mm-hmm.
What a change.
Yeah, 2-8 to 13-9 is a very Guardian-esque scoreline to go for. Grat can buy the AWP here, but he won't have anything behind it if he chooses to invest in that. Play out to 8 rounds here. It doesn't feel like they've won that many, but 8-3 current scoreline with 45 seconds. They're going to try and sneak into connector past Guardian with no util. They have actually got Urcast past, but surely not the second. Yeah, they have no idea he's here.
Yeah, Urcast has been spotted and tagged down there by the AWP. Onto 9 HP. Dick Stacey does get Rain. Guardian, in the end, does get rid of both Urcast and Gratisfaction. Great work from him, and he needed to be the power player here for FaZe. Nico drops the bomb, and in the meanwhile, Guardian does get rid of Dick Stacey. An excellent round out for Guardian. 4 kills. He hasn't had the impact so far in this matchup, but that could be the catalyst of a comeback now for FaZe.
That is what we need right there from Guardian. Just so fearless with those duels, taking the first player out into connector so patiently, waiting until he had an eye on both, then charging in, winning the next 2 AWP duels. That's the sort of play style that we expect to see from a player like Guardian, or expect to see. Hyper-aggressive, hyper-accurate, and it forces Greyhound back onto just the CZs. Full util.
Done some work, and Malta, he finds an angle in the smoke. Who was that? Guardian pushing through.
That smoke was so aggro. They chuck it out. There's a gap in it, and Guardian tries to run into the bomb site.
Nico does win an important duel there for FaZe. Dexter trying to hold off that jungle line. There's 2 very low HP players here for FaZe. This is still doable for Greyhound, but in a 2 versus 3, they need to cover each other off well, and they can't. It's going to be Exist to find all 3. FaZe, they come away with the 7th round of the half. Greyhound would be perhaps a little bit disappointed by that, but we'll see how they go in the second half. Not realize either.
There's no way you check that. That's an excellent angle for Dexter to be taking, and now... Oh my god, Grad. He
Goodness
cannot
me.
know what he's just hit, but he's done the damage, and that forces him to fall out of con.
If that was an AWP, I forgot for a moment, Tim, that he had a scout. But if that was an AWP, it was going to be a very, very dead FaZe Clan member.
Look at where Dick Stacey is. They're coming up short, they're hitting the B bomb site, but Dick can drop the bomb and just put a big hole in this round. The bomb's going to come straight into him. Will Carrigan check this?
Oh, seems like he's sort of checking it, but in the end he does drop the bomb. There's still another T player here, but that incendiary is going to buy so much time here for Greyhound. Gratisfaction gets dropped by Exist. It's all onto Dick Stacey right now. He can hold off on this bomb. If he gets the kill onto these remaining Ts, that is going to be round over for FaZe Clan. They don't have the time. Nico gets dropped. What a spray down from Dick Stacey! What on earth? Dick Stacey is playing out of his mind right now in IEM Sydney. I have never seen him hit a shot like that.
Can I point out, even if Dick Stacey loses that aim duel, it's still very likely to run that round. There was look into mid. It's a very strong setup for them.
Carrigan with the AWP on short, looking for any kind of opening here for FaZe Clan, but Greyhound are being very stoic, very disciplined. They're not rotating around the map. They're not pushing for information. They know that they have the advantage here and they don't need to be doing anything. Just waiting for FaZe Clan to come to them, and it's two already still waiting on the B site. Gratisfaction shuts down Carrigan. The perfect line once again being held by the AWPer from New Zealand. He will be dropped by Exist, but there is still a player on that B bomb site, and the rotation coming across from Urcast. However, Exist, oh, he's come up absolutely massive for FaZe Clan. That's 3 kills, 14 seconds on that timer, but the bomb will go down for FaZe, and now Greyhound very susceptible in this round as they need to make a 2 versus 2 retake work in their favor, but Dexter has lurked out from the window. He's finding an angle on the players. Rain is aware of it, and now it's just Dick Stacey in the 1 versus 2. He's been having a fantastic game, but it's not going to be enough now as Exist shuts down a fantastic round for FaZe. That Malta, he does find Nico, and that is potentially the opening that Greyhound need, the player advantage that they need to make this retake work.
The bomb's going down for B main, and Greyhound already looking to come in through the vent. They'll have to break this, though. There's no way of avoiding that noise. Exist with a deal gets overrun.
Yeah, and again, it's player advantage now for Greyhound. That's quickly been clawed back by FaZe Clan, though, as the kills all go the way of the Ts. And finally, Greyhound lose a pistol round here. FaZe, they come away with a good one. It looked dangerous for a moment.
Behind the smoke, has a thin angle to shoot at them through, and finds an entry kill. Big old rush into B now, and Grad is waiting.
Well, this should just be farming season for Gratisfaction, and it is. Nico and Rain go down. He's got a third there as well, shutting down that push. FaZe Clan cannot get anything done in this round. The bomb's been dropped. Everyone's rotated across now from Greyhound, but Guardian has an AWP in his hands. A little bit exciting for a moment there as Dexter does get dropped, but Dick Stacey ready for the trade, and not too bad of a round there for Greyhound. 11 to 10. On the retakes though, so FaZe cannot be resting on their laurels. Yes, they've gotten into the bomb site and gotten the bomb down, but there is still work ahead of them here as Greyhound will set themselves up now, not rushing things, getting those incendiaries in to clear out Forklift. Still one there for Gratisfaction as well, might go into quad, and it will indeed. But still plenty of players alive here for FaZe. Carrigan gets the first and the second, the third as well. Dexter gets dropped. Very impressive from Carrigan, and he cleans up the fourth as well. Great stuff here from Carrigan, and you would...
What FaZe are doing right now.
Yep.
The question, though, that remains to be answered is what can they do about it?
A retake here for Greyhound. They don't have the kits. Well, actually, Malta does have one. I misspeak. And Greyhound, another potential chance for them to peg away one more round, but FaZe have been pretty good at holding these ones off, and Carrigan holding the correct line. Urcast is going to peek in on his own. Malta! Oh, Carrigan coming up absolutely massive right now for FaZe Clan. It's just Dexter in the 1v2, and he can't get it done. It's 16-10 there for FaZe. There is no smoke for them, but they managed to get there fine and dandy. The bomb will go down now, and in the 3 versus 3, Malta decides to take a risky peek out from window. Is not punished for it. They need to be aware of the player coming through upper dark. Carrigan has been dropped by Urcast, and all of a sudden, this is suddenly starting to look much better for Greyhound.
It is indeed Exist and Nico. No kit, no utility, not much time. That bomb is only just getting to half tick through, but there's 3 Greyhound players waiting for them as they both dance through doors and window. Not committing just yet, but they have to now.
Well, there has to be some great shots hit out here from FaZe, and in fact, it will not be. Exist did manage to get Dexter, but in the end, Greyhound will come away with the 2 kills they need.
That's another T-side pistol round, and Rain has one as well, actually. And they're going to go double scout into mid to get that info, get the early damage if they can find it. Greyhound going to take this one from top mid with the help of some utility.
Well, you need to be very careful here if you are Greyhound up against those scouts. Nico, what a shot hit by the Deagle. He gets another one onto Malta. But he will be taken down by Urkar. So, Greyhound, they still have a player deficit here, but they're going to continue the charge into the A-bomb side. Carrigan, oh, he's destroyed them. 2 kills for him as well. The Deagles playing havoc right now for Greyhound. And what are you going to do? Greyhound, but the smoke down into the doors does allow the cross for phase and will allow the bomb to go down. Malta is low. Gratisfaction come through from upper dark. Stacy just charging into the B bomb site, perhaps a little bit over eager as it now does leave Gratisfaction in a 1 versus 2. He knows the positioning of Rain, but does he sense Carrigan to his right? Well, now he knows that some bullets have been flung in his direction, and in the end, phase, they come away with the pistol. Dick Stacy. Dick getting a little bit too eager there, Tim. What about Malta as well? He's done some damage. In fact, it's a 1-for-1 trade. Guardian's gotten rid of Gratisfaction. The AWP duel going his way here on Dust 2, but mid is open, and FaZe taking advantage of that. Dick Stacy pushing through the smoke, has gotten a trade out, but it's 2 versus 2, and the bomb down on the B bomb site, a site which is so notoriously difficult to retake here. Carrigan playing close to the window, gets the Molotov down, just to delay a little bit more here for Greyhound. The grenade to go through as well, that could do some damage and does. Dick Stacy gets dropped relatively low. Dexter already so low indeed, and they need to push into this B bomb site. Greyhound, they open up the first kill. Dick Stacy again comes up absolutely massive for Greyhound. He is doing so much work. He is really putting in the hard yards for his team. What about Malta as well? He's done some damage. In fact, it's a 1-for-1 trade. Guardian's gotten rid of Gratisfaction. The AWP duel going his way here on Dust 2, but mid is open, and FaZe taking advantage of that. Dick Stacy pushing through the smoke, has gotten a trade out, but it's 2 versus 2, and the bomb down on the B bomb site, a site which is so notoriously difficult to retake here. Carrigan playing close to the window, gets the Molotov down, just to delay a little bit more here for Greyhound. The grenade to go through as well, that could do some damage and does. Dick Stacy gets dropped relatively low. Dexter already so low indeed, and they need to push into this B bomb site. Greyhound, they open up the first kill. Dick Stacy again comes up absolutely massive for Greyhound. He is doing so much work. He is really putting in the hard yards for his team.